Excerpt from A Brief Introduction to the World, Volume 2 of 3, by Les of House Will Clark. The Wilds is the world's largest forest, stretching more than 2 million square kilometers, and is situated between the Silver States and Honvar. Partially due to its immense size and lush canopy, the Wilds is the most ecologically diverse region in the known world. The trees in the Wilds are incredibly large, and incredibly varied in relation to other forests in the known world, and grow on multiple tiered levels, from the ground floor to the floating islands that hover overhead. Like most other aspects of the Wilds, the floating islands that hover above it are in many ways atypical. These islands are much more numerous than in other regions, hover at more varied altitudes, and are much more diverse in their ecology, especially regarding trees. Ground flora is restricted due to the lack of light, but mostly consists of dark-colored plants and various fungi, such as the highly toxic badger shroom. Animal life in the wilds is also extremely diverse, ranging from exotic and vicious predators to the humble shroom badger. While the wilds are full of ecological beauty, they are not particularly suited for civilized life. There are no known societies that exist within the wilds, and attempts at towns and villages on the outskirts have met with resounding failure, often due to the immense store of natural resources that the forest contains, from its wood to dense concentrations of minerals, ores and gems. There are scattered ghost towns on the periphery of the densest regions of the forest. It is not known exactly how these towns became abandoned, but there are numerous reports of people, from curious citizens to adventurers, explorers and scholars, wandering into the depths of the forest, never to return. However, these coincide with rumors of people emerging as half-beast in both body and mind, and people living among the trees seemingly unfazed, which makes conclusion regarding these reports impossible. The layout and positioning of the wilds has changed the face of the known world, and led in many ways to aspects of different cultures. As land travel between Honvar and the Silver States is mostly blocked by the forest, and travel through it is rendered an impossibility, the Silver States turn to ships as their primary means of mobility. Further, due to the rough and dangerous nature of the wilds, it is common for Honvarians to hunt within the forest to prove their worth and skill in combat. In their constant quest for homogenization, Aquinia has attempted to tame and burn the forest on numerous occasions. These attempts have been met with failure, however, and once with the eradication of an entire army. Similarly, Jupe's drive for exploration has led to numerous attempts at flyovers of the wilds, with numerous stops on the floating islands that proliferate above them. This too has led to the disappearance of numerous explorers and airships. Despite this, some knowledge of the layout of the wilds has been gleaned from the incessant attempts at exploration. To the north, a marshy region, and in the interior, a large inland sea, the Laptus Sea. Due to these, and the exotic wild and plant life that abounds throughout the wilds, the natural beauty of the region is unmatched. Despite this, because of the danger that this area presents, it is here advised to avoid the region and its unspoiled beauty completely.